Morning, it's day 4 but technically day 2 of the actual trip itself. We spent 2 days getting to the first sort of destination. I've let Lee drive, he's going to be driving all day today. As long as he's up for it.
And we got the Alps, so it might be a bit slippy.
So we're off up the mountains. There's like some sort, I think it's called Harderkulm or something. Harderkulm, K-U-L-M. And there's like a train or something that goes up there, and there's like a big platform and all that kind of stuff. And apparently, if it's a bit of a cloudy day, you can actually be above the clouds, which is really cool. So yeah, that's where we're off to today. So already, Lee's been in the car 2 minutes. He's already undertaken everybody in Germany.
Technically, that wasn't an undertaking.
Oh, is it not?
I mean, you can't see that, but Cal's just done exactly the same.
Yeah, well that's standard from Cal though. You expect it, don't you?
Yeah, he does. You do. So average 26.1 miles to the gallon. Benji's done 18.5 hours driving.
Yeah.
853 miles. So just a quick update on the girls. They're in the RSQ3. They're not doing the same mileage as us. They're sort of like going straight to the hotels. So yeah, that's doing no problems. They've had no issues. Their first time either of them have driven on the road.
They're doing roadworks on the road. Rather than closing it or making it hard work or putting it into one lane instead of 2, they put a bridge over the roadworks. That is German efficiency at its finest. I can't remember the exact number of it, but I thought that was an old Porsche Speedster. Look at that.
Nice.
Beautiful.
I heard we went through some speed cameras.
I love the Wii. You's definitely driving, mate. I've got witnesses here. That was you, sunshine.
What's the fine for cameras in Switzerland?
You can keep driving. I think, yeah. It was on speed.
Yeah, it wasn't over. Was it over?
You were doing warp speed, mate, so yeah. Yeah.
It's your car, so you'll get the bill for it.
Get your licence, kiss it, and then go and give it away.
Bit of you, that, mate.
Wow.
Steering wheel's a bit big, isn't it? I mean, it's a very minimalistic interior.
It really is. It's probably like got 3 gears or something like that.
Oh, there's been some action in the back there.
It really has, and on the sides.
Yeah. I wouldn't call it pristine condition, would you?
Look at the slack, that's just horrendous, isn't it? Come on.
That's going to come off, right?
Yeah, we'll sort it out.
And you're our mechanic.
I am.
You know what you're doing.
So these are good details, so if there's any details, hit us up, you know where we are, like and subscribe.
So another, what's that, £40 worth of juice?
40-ish, £45, yeah.
So 320.
About that, is there? Only Scousers get away with this. He's took the back seats out and he's got an RS3 van, stage 2.
The reason you drive so spiritedly on them roads is the car gives you loads of confidence. The brakes are just so good. There was no brake fade. There was absolutely nothing. Normally you can get some understeer braking because you're coming all the way down a hill.
Yeah.
But the car is so well balanced.
I'm impressed with. I mean, we're making them squeal, these tyres, but I'm actually quite impressed with these Bridgestones. I can't explain to you how much better they are over the B0s that were on the grey Sportback I had before this. Like night and day different, but these Bridgestone Potenza Sports are, they're really good.
The road surface is absolutely amazing. Yeah. It's like most of the roads, it's just fresh tarmac. It's like they've just laid it. So you're getting super amounts of grip, doesn't need any more power. The 450 that it's got now, 460, it's plenty for these roads, you can enjoy yourself. The only thing that lets this car down is it doesn't give you anything back noise-wise. You can hear the turbo flutter. The turbo flutter seems to be getting really, really loud now.
Yes.
It's just opening up, and I think this trip will do the car really good.
The steering wheel, do you think it's too big?
Yeah, it does feel big, but I wouldn't have like really pointed it out myself.
The suspension, do you think it's a bit soft?
I don't feel we're getting excessive roll. You know when you can feel the inner wheel lifting and then losing traction. I don't think it's really bad. So for a factory car, I think it's really good.
I mean, look at this view here. It literally takes your breath, man. Hey, there's a reason why we call him Mysterious Martin. What have you been up to here?
The most concerning thing is, Ben, that's his passenger. Now I'm panicking. Come on, Morgan!
Mark in the McLaren 570S is going to come up here, end up here, and then we're getting a bit of sideways drift action.
Too snippy, too good.
Well, the front just went away. It was like,
It's a good job at Evil GT up here.
We're on our way to the hotel. However, what happened?
Last night, the hotel that we should have been going to, which was all pre-planned, by the way. The hotel's shut. Something real bad's happened. Life and death, they said.
Yeah.
So obviously, we can't go there now.
Hopefully everyone's okay, but they've shut the hotel on us. There's 19 of us now without a bed. So this was a bit of drama last night. And Simon was at dinner last night whilst we were eating on his MacBook trying to sort us out another hotel. And he says he's come up with the goods, but we're yet to find out. We're on our way there. Fingers crossed, all goes well.
Hey, nice one, Si. You've really pulled this one out of the bag. If the car park's anything to go by, the room and the hotel should be amazing.
It looks a million times better, mate. Well played.
So hotels are definitely getting better. This is the Radisson Blu in Andermatt. Nice big bed, and that is the first double bed that we've actually had on this trip because they've all been singles. It's a brand new hotel by the looks of it. Minibar, some drinks there, obviously wardrobes, and the bathroom looks amazing. I've just used that, that's why it's wet. And we've got a normal toilet. Start day 5 today. In theory, it's day 3 of the trip because it took 2 days to get where we needed to go. This area is so nice. It's probably the nicest place we've been up to now. Uncle Benji driving today, driving his RS3. We've left the hotel late today, so we're not actually in the convoy with the other lads, but we'll try and catch them up.
After Lee's spirited driving yesterday, he's brought the average fuel consumption down 24.9 miles to the gallon. It's done 1,064.2 miles since limb services. One thing I do need to just very quickly point out, the PCM box from OEM Plus is on this car and it's been faultless, no issues at all. So
I know we said it yesterday, but this tarmac is just amazing.
It's like grippy glass. That's the best way of describing it, I think.
Police are coming down, let's go.
I just seen that, yeah. How much fuel have you got left, mate?
10 miles.
10 miles?
Sorry, you just saw me doing something. Just busy at the moment. Just getting
I
mad.
don't want to sound pessimistic, mate, but it doesn't look like there's many petrol stations around here. What do you reckon?
The theory is, as the air gets thinner, the engine's got no choice but to throw more fuel in, right? Or am I just being thick? I don't know.
I don't know if we're doing anything wrong, but we're going to get going anyway because we don't really need the police stopping us. Just, you know. Then again, we wasn't actually doing anything wrong, was we?
No, we were spectating, mate.
What was we saying a minute ago about how good the roads were?
Yeah, these are like cobbled, aren't they? I tell you what though, it took some laying, that. I mean, we've come up, what, 2 miles up maybe? Something like that, do you reckon?
Yeah.
Come on, you know. Go on the porkers. Yes, boys.
This doesn't look like it's going to have super unleaded, mate, I'll be honest.
Well, my range has gone back up again to, it went down to 60 miles, it's now gone up to 80 because obviously you've been coasting down a lot of that there. Should we stop again or should we actually fill up here? Don't know what to do.
So we're just sat here waiting for our 98 run fuel. Do you ever get that feeling that you're being watched?
Yeah, like by your middle-aged lady.
So everyone's having a bit of a nightmare today. We're all lost, including us being all that. Don't know where I was going with that.
Try again.
So we're all having a bit of a nightmare today. We're all lost. That's it.
So that's saying 21 minutes to wherever the next little stop off is, 29 kilometres. Should you admit to this on camera? I'm going above what is specified, but not enough that if I do see something a bit untoward that looks like a camera, I can slow down a little bit.
Well, that brings me nicely on to the next question I've got for everybody. Anyone that's been to Switzerland before, can you tell us what these speed cameras look like? Where are they? Are they in the middle, on that side?
Probably a bit late by the time you tell us though, to be honest, so you know, thanks very much.
So coming up to lunchtime now, it's like, well, it's past lunchtime, isn't it? I don't know what. So 1:10 now, it's lunchtime. Time to have some Y foods.
Starving me, mate.
Have you packed the Y foods?
Have I? You're obviously having a laugh, are you? I text you specifically saying bring the Y food with you. So it must be in the boot, right?
I didn't put the Y foods in, mate.
I'll literally give you one job.
Obviously we haven't got any Y foods, but if we did have some Y foods, I could tell you that it's got 26 vitamins and minerals.
And if we did have it, it'd keep you full for up to 5 hours.
They are high in fibre, low in sugar,
High in protein, gluten and lactose free.
and they have a great selection of flavours, including my favourite, vanilla.
And my favourite, happy banana.
And they do the powder shakes as well, and the bars.
So of course, we put the link in the description. Go and have a look. Go and try some for yourself. They're amazing. Use the code EVILGT10. Go and get yourself some money off as well.
So next time, make sure you remember to bring them.
Joker you, mate.
So we've actually took a little bit of a shortcut, and because we've seen one of the lads on the WhatsApp location, and we've cut out about 20 minutes of the road, and we've got all these twisties now, so it's a matter of catching up. We are catching up, but I don't know if we're going to get there without being dead before we get there. But the roads are enjoyable, and hopefully in about 5 minutes we should catch them up. I can't lie, I've never felt sick in a car before. I actually feel like I'm going to throw up. But the good thing is we've got the lads up.
Yes! I hope there's a toilet in here because I'm about to wet myself.
So another 40-ish pound of fuel, so what's that going to put us on? About 360?
Something like that, yeah.
Where are we going now?
So Sidney's just said there's a restaurant at the top where we're going, he said, but it might be shut. So we'll see how we get on. Hopefully it's all alright.
I don't know if this is a good idea trying to read this. Nice one. Oh.
I feel more sorry on the tyres.
Doing it. So I actually genuinely feel sick now, but I did the ice cream. I proved it to myself I can do it. Anyway, you said something about the temperature going up.
Yeah, I'm assuming it's because of the altitude. So it's the hottest I've ever seen the oil temp get is up to 111, which I know isn't like, you know, it's not ridiculous, but that's the hottest I've ever seen this car get to. But as it's running, I just wanted to leave it running just to see if it cooled down as it's just running, ticking over. But it was actually getting, it cooled down to about 105, but it went up to 106, 107. So I think the altitude and the air up here is that thin that the car's not actually cooling down as it's running. That there says 2065 at MSM, so I don't know if that's meters or something. I'm guessing, I've no idea, but we're quite high.
So we did actually come to go into this restaurant here, but something tells me it ain't open, is it?
It doesn't look like it's been open for a long time, that place.
Can we have a nice leisurely drive down, because I feel a bit sick?
Nah, you'll be fine. Hey, listen, I know for a fact you wouldn't do it for me. You'd be like, nah, suck it up, son. The only thing about being behind a McLaren is they literally fire. They're like air rifle pellets. They just fire pebbles at you. Oh my God, this car's so slow. Full lock.
What are you complaining about now?
Him in his McLaren yobbo. So for those who don't know, going behind a McLaren or any kind of supercar that's got loads of downforce and a big fat diffuser on the back of it and wide tyres, it does this kind of thing to your windscreen.
I've got a solution for you.
What?
Stay away from this thing.
Yeah, I should do. Stay away from the back of it. That's the problem though, innit? I was all over the back of him, you know, like, that's what I do.
He's a professional driver and he's got a certificate in it.
Listen,
you know this.
I've heard all about it, yeah, to be fair, yeah.
You know, I'd have to dig it out because I've got quite a few certificates.
I was pretty close to pulling over a few times because I thought I just couldn't handle the pace. I thought I was waiting for a blue flag, to be honest. But,
as the organiser of this trip, where are we?
I think we'd
Right, not I think. We need to know for certain.
We are.
We've just nipped over the border into Italy.
Just popped in.
Is St. Moritz in Italy or Switzerland?
Switzerland.
Why are you asking us?
Hold on,
Yeah.
you organised it.
Yeah, it's a good shout, yeah. I think
Let
we
me know
might.
if you need any help on
I
that
think
one.
we might be going back to Switzerland.
That's worrying, that.
yeah. Is that?
Yeah, which way are we going?
No, yeah. I don't know where we're going, to be honest.
Never thought I'd be so happy to see a little village where we can slow down.
I feel like this channel and our relationships come completely full circle, hasn't it? We've had a handful of arguments, haven't we? 2 or 3 where it's been like, not arguments, just me being like, oh my God, please chill out and
People just pull out on bikes.
yeah, please just chill out and don't kill me. And Now it's like, although Lee hasn't said that, I know he's definitely thinking it.
I've had enough of hairpins.
Yeah.
Your body is under constant like strain.
It's getting thrown around.
I feel like when you do a track day and you're on the track for like, you do about 10 laps and you think, I've had enough now. This is a track day times 10. We're coming across the border again now.
The window with, just to say that you're allowed to drive. It's like a tax, €40 or 40 francs, whatever.
So he's taking the passports. I mean, he's only stood at the back of the car.
I think.
So I don't know who he's checking it with. Loves it.
We're just going to carry on going, Cal.
Yeah,
we won't go
brilliant.
mental fast though, yeah?
Brilliant, yeah. Never leave a man behind and all that.
I was quite worried then. Well, he told you to get out of the car and then he started checking it.
It's mad, innit? You know when you don't need to be nervous about something because we're literally not doing anything wrong.
Done a bit of speeding.
Well, not at that. We're not carrying anything we shouldn't be carrying or anything like that. But like, you still get nervous, don't you? Still think, oh, you know what's going on here?
I think it's because we don't trust the foreign police, because you hear all these stories like using tear gas on people.
But then, you know, we've not been to a football match, so we're all right.
Well, I have to be honest, I can't say I'm looking forward to this. I mean, enough's enough, isn't it?
Yeah, hairpin wise.
Never thought I'd be so pleased to see a couple of wagons holding us up. Cheers, guys.
All right, you're getting out.
Getting out. Come on, back it up. Keep going. You've got at least another 20 foot there, mate.
Very funny. Hotel Laudanella in Samaritz. Looks nice. You happy that that's all over and done with?
Do you know what? 5 days. I don't think I can do another 5 days. Too many hairpins.
Easy cheese, mate.
Forget the hairpins, I'll be fine.
Hey, this looks a nice gaff.
Nice, isn't it?
Bit of you, this, isn't it?
Yeah.
Posh, this.
Put some carpet down.
Like concrete floor.